Yeah. Yeah.
One time.
Hold it.
The other group that you're talking about come on. Hey, yes.
Hey, guys, Larry music. Here's the music. Come through. Ali.
You're chill, man.
You like it?
Lovely.
Anyway, where we're going.
Never seen a fine girl, pretty face. She have got a woman. I say a fall banda. Baby girl, a woman.
You wanna see that?
So I fancy her size, my woman. I say a fall banda. Baby girl, a woman. When you pass by.
Listen to Joe Gay with energy.
Never seen a fine.
Yeah. For anybody that slows their confidence over, insecurities, whatever. VA. Listen, see, I was born in 97. Came out with a lazy eye. Got all of my confidence in high. I would never try to be part of the people who believe beauty is a nickel phenom. She the one's full of venom. Couldn't even speak to people when I looked into their eyes. People there judging me or dissing me or when they wanted to wish she was hurting me. Cause I went to you on the fucking east side. Cause I worked inside, I would cry. When I never liked school, I hate it all the parties. Hate it all the gatherings from social up to family. Knowing they would see that they use it as a weapon to demean how I feel when they reveal their bills in the field. Felt more pressure, felt so excited when they told me they would fix it through surgery. Then my father cussed it, and I'm so proud of him. Then my heart's strong, now I'm growing, you can miss me. Ain't nobody touching on my confidence. No one should be touching on your confidence. Ain't nobody touching on my confidence. No one should be touching on no one should be touching on your. Ain't nobody touching on my confidence. No one should be touching on your confidence. Ain't nobody touching on my confidence. No one should be touching on your heart to get them far. Ripping your apart to show your scars. Touching on your heart to get them far. Get them far. I'm a focused man, and I'm here to win it with a thought out plan. Working way harder than a diamond. Always see that I'm a desktop, I'm an icon. And I'm still living right behind the wheel, gold on my shoulder. So I'm growing bolder, starting my own level with the team. I'm an owner, I hold myself accountable for any L I take and get up to more confidence to get it every single day. This is glory in the flesh. Got complex and I'm aiming for the zest. I will only rest when I'm 6 feet deep. Even when the slopes deep, I don't want that shit. Ain't nobody touching on my confidence. No one should be touching on your confidence. Ain't nobody touching on my confidence. No one should be touching, no one should be touching on your. Ain't nobody touching on my confidence. No one should be touching on your confidence. Ain't nobody touching on my confidence. No one should be touching, no one should be touching on your heart to get them far. Looking you apart to show your scars. Touching on your heart to get them far. Get them far. Touching on your heart to get them far. Looking you apart to show your scars. Touching on your heart to get them far. Get them far.
Yeah. Come on. 16 times. You know.
I never get back with a past the places full of pain and lives in tax. This town is full of envy, full of hate, full of greed. Even when we dream, they don't give a shit. That's where they're wrong. If you want it all, they fucking will have it all. It don't really matter what they think or say. Hustle in the DNA, put ourselves in order and earn money, cause we relate. Do me, babe, Mona Lisa.
Happy me? Feeling good, feeling alive. I've been okay, I've been alive. Grateful that I'm alive. Working on more music. just released a new song with the fellow artist called Paapa T. The song is called NoChillz. Yeah. Paapa T is a fellow artist, I would say friend, but he's also a fellow artist of mine. We work together, so we've done music. This is one of the songs that we've done. He hit me up, actually did the song, actually wrote all the verses to the song. Then he hit me up and he told me that I want to work with you. I was like, yeah, no problem, you can work. So I sent him actually the demo with all the verses. Then he did his thing. He wrote the hook, the chorus. Then he came to the studio, Victory and I studios, and he recorded the chorus. And here man, that's how we came up with the song. And it was it's an amazing experience, collaborating with other people when you're used to working alone. So yeah, exploring that area of collaborating with other artists as well. So yeah, it's been a good experience. Yeah, it's a good thing. I would say I started rapping, I believe, when I was 16 years. That's the usual high school, writing behind the notebooks, when the teacher is not seeing you. Yeah, the usual. Then it definitely did don't rap, but I was actually a low-key person. I didn't tell guys that I actually rap. Yeah, I actually didn't tell in my family. Actually, no. I remember there's one, they call it small competitions, where I rapped, but it's still in that rap form. But basically when I was done rapping, everyone was just looking at me and telling me, man, yo man, I know you rapped, but man, you didn't hear what the hell you were saying. And then just growing your talent. Then after that, I joined a group called HSM, High Society Music. Yeah, it's called High Society Music. Then we did a project called Inspirations. After doing the project, I think after when I was entering campus, I said I feel like I need to do, my own thing and everything. So I got off the group. When I got off the group, I met a great gentleman called Rodney Molindwa. He's the guy who was produced the last song you played, Never Let Go, and he's the guy who mixes everything of ours. He's also a good entertainment lawyer in case you need him. So after meeting him, we started a great company called Victory and I Limited with another homie of mine is right here in the studio as well. It's called Turiho Samuel. The big man with the camera, yeah. The big man with the camera. So when we started the company, we said, you know what, I'm going to just do the kind of music we feel like we need to do, and just basically having a freedom of expression in whatever we do, making sure we're not derailed by by what we hear in the market, being scared and bringing something new to the table. So that's why you hear all the kind of the sounds are different from what's in the market right now. Yeah, it's different, yeah.
We were catching up a little bit before coming back on air, and I was telling them I'm going to hit up Gab's Lounge, and they're like, we are also going there. But anyway, I think I was starting to feel this guy's music till he said he's from Smart, man, I was fed and bred from Namibia. Anyway, jokes aside, man, this guy's raps and bars are hard. They will slap. Remember when I told you that Think for Maker would jump on such a track and the collabo would go massive? You remember like the Wiz Khalifa Black and Yellow track? Yeah. When he had all these other rappers coming on and they throw their verses?
The J-Mix.
Exactly.
I remember the J-Mix.
So I feel like that track, if you collaborate with like the Big Chills, Think for Maker, I'm not saying they would make it much better. Yeah. I'm saying it's already a very good jump, but they should consume it because you're big.
Thank you.
Big things out there, my man.
Big things coming.
Yo.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Actually, I'm saying these are really lively guys, man. They make it very easy to be on radio.
If you love life, you must sure love music, and that's what RadioCity is all about.
Definitely. Yeah.
Larry, Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Paapa Binta.
Nice to meet you, man.
The man, the controversial guy.
Yeah.
When I look at you, I look at this guy who's laid back. You think the system really needs laid back people?
The system needs laid back people?
You really think?
The best answer I would give you is that what you're looking at is on the surface.
Psychologically, I feel like I could intimidate you.
Yeah, what I'm saying, let me finish. What you're actually looking at on the surface, you're looking at a laid back person on the surface. But inside is a savage within.
The guy who knows what he wants.
He knows what I want. Because now there's a point laid back, I talk to you normally, but of course when you cross a boundary, I let you know. He also knows it, Turiho knows it. Like if you cross a boundary, I let you be like, man, guy, man. I don't like this man. If you're going this direction, we'll have a problem.
Let me pose 1-2 questions.
Yeah.
You've been how long in the system?
The system.
The music industry?
Music industry.
Like active production, like.
Active, I would say from 2020. That's the best.
2020 is just yesterday. Okay.
Yes, yesterday, yeah.
I guess that's just.
Lockdown generation guys, eh?
No, this song was actually made in lockdown. Never Let Go. Confidence, lockdown, this lockdown.
What's your inspiration?
My inspiration is
like what's how do you wake up in the morning and you're like, you know, I'm going to do, because I'll be very honest with you, I listen to your music and there's message in your music. It's not like, you know, everyday kind of music.
Yeah.
You know, you're preaching something. You talked about confidence and don't let nobody
touch on your confidence.
Yeah. That's what I want to hear, you know.
Yeah.
But why do we have less people like you in society, you know? Why is that voice on the low?
It's on the low because people are scared of expressing themselves. That's the truth. People are scared of expressing themselves. They just want to stay within the whole bubble of, you know, fitting in. Like, oh, that guy can do a club banger. The club banger comes and it's wiped out within after like 2-3 months. But this is not to throw any shade on any guys. They're club bangers, video club bangers, and that's who you are. It's totally good. What I'm trying to explain here is that people are scared of expressing themselves, and that kind of music, it's something that has to be digested over and over for someone to understand it. It can't be understood.
It's actually
first listen.
It's actually a song I wake up and listen to in the morning, and my day is good to go. Like, you know, somebody told me don't let nobody touch on your confidence.
Yeah.
And that's my attitude the whole day.
This is a massive braggadocious track. You guys should check it out on all streaming platforms. Me and the man named Paapa T. Yo, we did our thing, man. I really love this song, and you guys should check it out. NoChillz, Paapa T, Larry.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Larry. NoChillz.
Yeah.
Let's go, guys. Start up the music. Start up the volume.
Control my fate. She's getting watched by a nigga like me, like a Rolex. She's getting age. Selling face. Gotta control my pace. Handling max that I'm heading for whatever 3-beat in a 3-piece suit for a real sweet. Easy, not evil, the attitude's deep. I saw people that bring that heat like attitude on when I even no steam. I told me I would shoot at the stars, blue bars, spin my things, but I'm sitting in the blue bar. Blue bar is broken, I dropped and go like a Northern Venus is my totem. Hey, mate, I slide around with no chills, like who that boy for real? No taking loss and he taking off and they taking off to my will. I'm signing off on a deal. Who giving score for real? We're speaking off how they speaking off when it's time to come for the bill.
Okay, because I like this jam, we're going to
Rewind and come back again, selector. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Let's go.
DJ Mako, you run the way like a GT wagon. You know the thing, but family say fully after.
You okay with throwing a freestyle?
Don't understand what's happening.
Larry, you okay with throwing a freestyle?
So,
live?
You guys say you come here tomorrow?
On a beat?
Yeah, give you a beat.
Alright, no problem.
You call? Gracias. Ah, musique.
No taking off, and he taking off, and they taking off to my will.
Alright, up for a freestyle, man.
Keeping score for real.
Man, the Jaga man, you got the music needs to be appreciated that the guy who does, you know, when some skill it on the sci-fi, will tell you
This is a good track. This flow, yeah?
the majority of this day
You can use this skill, you can sing it.
they're not being appreciated. They're judging too much of car.
It's like a nasty thing in South Africa, you know?
This is bleak.
No fucking the talk of the walk with the right left. I swagged around with no chills, like who that boy for real. No taking off and he taking off and they taking off to my will. I'm signing off on a deal. Who giving score for real? We speaking off how they sneaking off when it's time to go on the bill. I swagged around with no chills, like who that boy for real. No taking off and he taking off and they taking off to my will. I'm signing off on a deal. Who giving score for real? We speaking off how they sneaking off when it's time to go on the bill.
Sizzling hot, it's in the winter. Scream at the craft over the winter. Can I choose to base it deeper? I am black, my soul's a reaper. Busting up, still letting like an intern. Every down, but you wouldn't be the heart of this service. God damn, let's go. It's the superstar shit. Out of this roster, watching that space, so do not get me started. Oh shit, it's that superstar shit. Study out to take it further. 100 league on boards, but I want to, but I'm never both still no team, but I'm free and hot.
I slide around with no chills, like who that boy for real. No taking off and he taking off and they taking off to my will. I'm signing off on a deal. Who keeping score for real? We speaking off how they speaking off when it's time to off on the bill. I slide around with no chills, like who that boy.
Yes, sir.
I'm taking off and he taking off and they taking off to my will. I'm signing off on a deal. Keeping score for real. We speaking off how they speaking off when it's time to off on the bill. Gonna keep it to the finish, still with this craft and rolling. Still the one like Johnny Spanish. My reputation will be 100 times. Take that shit. Being Larry is a diamond at the time I'm on is being slit. In the chemistry, so we viva sit. So elevate. Guaranteed peace when a romance with a nice in a day. Taking my shot, I laugh like a beast, but I hesitate. And I know that I handle the weight of my waist like a heavyweight. There's so much at stake. So keep in mind that everybody's gets to life. Don't even play hooked out, be your podcast. Now it's not something nice, it's too far. Focusing on the light, just too conquer. To the light of a life as you want to realize in your mind to align with the tribe. You want to want to design. But you can chill with motherfuckers colder than nice. I swag around with no chills. That rap boy for real. No taking off and he taking off and they taking off to my will. I'm signing off on a deal. Who keeping score for real? We speaking off how they speaking off when it's time to go on a bill. No chill. No chill.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Yes. But it doesn't feel like 4 minutes. How do I deal with these people? I would say I have a company. The company is called Victory Alley Limited. That's the other thing. So what we do, we have a studio in Buziga. We set up something. So what we do is recording, mixing, and mastering. But then we also have the arm of providing music business consultancy, because we also know that, and also providing legal consultancy services. So now what happens on my team? There's a lawyer The lawyer is called Rodney Molindwa. No, I didn't law. I didn't do law. I did music. I did business. Then I also did music business after that. Yeah. So there's the lawyer is called Rodney Molindwa. There's the PR gentleman. The PR gentleman is right here with me. It's called Turiho Samuel, the gentleman with the camera. Shout out Samuel. There's Oscar Ranja. He's a producer. The guy who just produced this track. Oscar Ranja. Yes. Then there's also Jesse Talimwa. He's the one who produced Confidence. Just to put a small plug there. Confidence is a 2022 UT Hip Hop Award nominee song. Yeah, Sweet 16. So the other person that we have on the team is I talk about Rodney. Rodney is also a producer as well, but he's also a lawyer. Yeah.
Wow.
So what we did, we basically said, okay, fine, let's patch up our resources financially, set up a studio, move with what we have, do what we can with what we have, and then push up to this point. So that's why it's even up to this point, we're able to push. So behind the Larry brand, I have a lawyer, I have producers, I have a prayer gentleman, but then we're under a company called Victory Alley Limited. So it's not only helping me, but trying to also help other artists out there who don't actually have that those opportunities.
See, Marco, these guys are not joking, they're serious, they know their business. Larry, I
yeah, you can't. And I still have other, I do have other people behind the Larry brand who are not actually, I would say, part of Victory Alley.
Support system.
Support system, of course. Guys who told me by night, no, I think you don't need to move that way. Music can't be the end goal. Like, my brothers, I have my brothers, my other brothers from other mothers. Those are people maybe I'll just mention real quick. I would say people mainly from the tribe. Those are guys who actually give me that push. Like, man, yeah, I think you should release new music now. That's shout out to the tribe. VG, they really, yeah, hip hop.
yes.
Yeah, it's really dope. But yeah, definitely, there's a support system and there's a group, there's a team itself.
Larry,
Yeah.
one question.
Yes,
Hey,
please.
2 years, I feel, you say since 2020.
Yeah.
It's about 2 years in the music system. Here in Uganda. And your personal life. How do you feel about the Uganda? Because now this is hip hop that you do.
Yeah.
It's not consumed by the vast majority,
Yeah.
who are probably like 85%.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the Uganda hip hop industry?
How I
For the
feel-
time, because I feel like you talked about Tata HD, do you draw some inspiration from him or?
Yeah, I do.
And he's a smartest too.
He's the smartest too. I used to listen to Taka from the time I was in high school. We were in high school. We had these dorm rooms,
Yeah.
dorm radios,
Yeah.
and we used to listen together. These are the guys.
And they were killing you back in the day,
Oh
Kamu
my
and so
God.
on.
Ban. That guy. People are dangerous. So those are guys who gave us the inspiration to be like, you know what, this really question. Before I digress, can you rephrase the question you said? How I feel about the industry.
How you find it?
How am I
Literally, how
finding
you
it?
finding
My personal.
the hip hop industry? Because
Ah.
before you know you break large, it starts from the small levels.
Small
you know,
levels.
you have to
The hood.
the hood itself. Your hip hop community is already like Larry's going to do it for us. So yeah, green card for him. How you finding it so far? 2 years down the road.
It's fine. It's totally good. It's totally. In my opinion, I actually think.
And versus your vision, you feel like you're doing well.
Yeah, I think I can actually do better. That's the truth. I always feel like I can do better, but I really feel like the game itself, people need to vest themselves with knowing that their music is just, I would say, like 1% of the equation, 2% of the equation. There are many other things that come in apart from their music, because the game itself, I would say, is tough. Because, of course, there are many factors. Because there is that look that these hip hop guys, they're the rich kids.
The cool guys.
They're the cool guys. Yeah, the rich kids. And the
That's
gays
true,
who are
and
really rapping and they're
Never innocent.
it's the rich kids in there.
But innocent.
but
It's an assumption.
But yeah, actually, there's actually so much growth happening. I actually tell you the truth. There are so many guys out there who are rapping, who are working. They just need a good spot, like good platforms like this, to put their work out there and get to be known. Because at the end of the day, I think we are good. That's the truth. We just need, as people, we need, as I would say, as hip hop acts. Apart from, there are people who push. But we just need to push our craft a little bit more. Because the truth is, yes, fine, we can't be sitting behind the pity party of saying, now we have few, they don't love us. No. Guys out there, it's like, now, these people are more aggressive. That's the truth. People are more aggressive than people and us. Some people, I'm not saying all hip hop acts aren't aggressive, but I'm saying
They're
they are
just
more.
laying back and smoking
But
weed.
they are more. No, I didn't say smoking weed. I said, in terms of pushing their craft, we need to be as aggressive as those other guys. You know?
I feel
That's
like
guys.
Exactly. Those guys are really aggressive.
Marco, I personally feel like, hip hop guys have a lot of ego, like, I'm cool, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool, like,
Exactly.
you want to listen to my music, so
Listen
I'll
to
do
it.
it.
If you
You
don't
go listen to my
don't
music.
listen to it,
Is that the attitude, Larry?
yeah?
No, but you see, Marco,
Mm.
see, Larry, right now there's probably a kid out there listening to you and being very inspired. Oh,
Yeah.
man, this guy's on radio, he's killing it.
Yeah.
How am I going to be like Larry? I mean, what's your piece of advice for? Because you see now, it's levels to this. You've probably been here, and then now you're here, and now you're on radio, and then before you know it, you're probably on, international stages and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
What's your message?
My message to that act is learn the left and the right brain. Left and right brain. Right brain is mainly being a good creative, have a routine that makes you become better every single day. I need to make it clear for that person listening. It's not I'll tell you this, it's harder than a 9 to 5, that's the truth. It's 10 times, actually 1,000 times harder than a 9 to 5. So you have to be on your toes every day. If you want to be really high up there, practice every single day. Now, go again to the left brain. Left brain is learning the side of the business. You're in the music business. You're not in the music industry. So in the music business, what you're supposed to do is to know what happens. Okay, it's fine, I release my song. How do I get paid? How do I get my royalties? Which royalties am I supposed to be paid for? From to get my royalties, where do I sign? Not just thinking, okay, fine, I have my copyright, I own it. You get it? How do you, there's owning something and you don't know how to exploit it to make money before you actually jump on stage. Jumping on stage isn't the only thing that you can use to actually make money. There are other things out there. So if you add the left brain and the right brain, you said to go, but make sure you are. Make sure.
I think, Marco, you see how badly off
Yes.
the Ugandan music industry is. Now, the man just told you left brain, mania, right brain, the ghetto guy is wondering,
But no, let me say this. If you don't have the left, at least get people who are in your corner who have it, at least. Like now, let me say for me, in my corner, I have Rodney. I may not know every single thing about the law and everything. I have Rodney who can tell that man, no, I think that's not the right thing you should be doing. He tells you the truth. If you don't have that, but then create a system of improving yourself every single day, because eventually things will show up. Because also me and myself, I have those systems myself. So from the point I started doing this music thing, I have had the system. So what has actually helped me be able to actually be able to come here. Yes.
That's true. I think Marco, from me as Saint Trevor, being predominantly a guy who's entertaining guys in bars, events,
Predominantly.
we are in a society where majority of the people understand Uganda, right? And Larry, listening to Larry, he's using a language. Let's say it's a foreign language, right?
Yeah.
It's English. What do you think? Would you incorporate bits of Uganda in your songs so that
in my songs
you can reach deeper crowds?
Crowds. Great question. However, this is the case. I've been asked that question like so many times, and my answer to that is I do have songs. Actually, have a song which actually was played last year on RadioCity. So it's called Kolabibyo. It's called Kolabibyo. The song is called Kolabibyo. I'm actually the chorus is in Kolabibyo. The chorus is in Uganda. You get it?
On that you collaborate with?
I don't collaborate with anyone, but then I do have music that I'm working on. There's a gentleman I'm working with, it's called Sebolule. Sebolule is a Uganda poet. You get, and then you see, just to tell you more, it's called the guy who did Confidence. I'm actually working on something with him, and there's a song called I would say it's called Power. I don't really reveal so much, but I'm revealing the secrets. But I have no problem with doing that as long as I make sure that I'm being myself.
Yeah, that's true.
Within that space of.
Because you know why I asked that question? Look at South Africans. The music is flying out, but they're doing it in their language.
Yeah.
Come here to Kenya, Tanzania.
Yeah.
Damn. These guys are doing Swahili.
It's a beautiful thing to incorporate the local language because that way you're tapping into the local market. That's how somebody wants to listen to you down I don't know where.
Gazaland.
Whatever. Wherever they are.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. It's Larry Larry, Apple Music, Spotify, all other streaming platforms. You can access me on Instagram, Larry Real Music, that is LarryRealMusic on all platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. So even Snapchat itself, in case you want to. So it's up to me.
Them ladies be sending you streaks, eh?
I don't know about streaks.
Hadi guy.
But you can check me out on all platforms, and also in case you want to get any of our services, Victory Alley Limited, Victory Alley _ that is on Twitter and also Instagram as well. Hit us up. We basically help you out in all those things, your legal side or your production as well. So basically that's that.
I think Marco, you'll be sending an invoice to Larry, yeah? Kalanga.
Thank you so much for having me. Yeah. This gentleman will have to go with.
It's a weekend to Simbudi.
Simbudi.
You already know.
Right.
Let's go!
Yeah.
Should I play the group intro?
Yes. Sure.
I'm signing off on a deal. Who keeping score for real? We speaking of how they sneaking off when it's time to cough on a bill.
Sizzling hot even in the winter. Cream of the crop that will never wither. He cannot choose if you beg too deeper. High of life, my soul's on reaper. Busting up, still learning like an intern. That be down for you wouldn't be the how to discern. God damn, let's go. This the superstar shit.